welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a story time. Now I think I'm going to do a series of story times, like for each big season. Even though Thanksgiving is coming up, I don't really have any Thanksgiving like story times, but I do have Christmas story times, and I do have Halloween story times. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So let's get started with this story. So as the title says, yes, I almost got shot. So I've been almost shot twice. One time, it was like, I know there was an altercation, and I'll tell that another time if you would like to hear that story time where I almost got shot for the first time. This story time is how I almost got shot on Halloween. So the first thing was, me and my sister were in the house, just chilling before it was time to go out to go trick-or-treating, because my mom works during holidays, and well, she's been working through like the holidays, and so I've always taken her trick-or-treating for the last like four years now. So I think this was our third year, almost. Yeah, I think it was our third year trick-or-treating, and I was getting ready. I think I still have the picture. I'll post it like right here, I think, of what I did. I did like this squirrelish type look, but then I didn't do it well, so I was like trying to cover it up with fake buds. So I was like, and then I had like I think it was a vampire bite on one of my sides, and then I had like the hand marks that were bloody, and I think my hair was in a fro, and it was a little bit shorter than this, well, kind of a lot of it, because I think I had it in like a fro. But anyways, so that's what I had, and I think I still have pictures of my sister. My sister was the girl from Wizard of Wizardly Place. Not Wizard of Wizardly Place, Wizard of Oz. Dorothy. My sister was Dorothy. And so it was like late at night. It was probably like 7. Cause I wanted to go when it got dark. I didn't want it to go when it was super light out, just because you never get the full effect of Halloween if you go like when it's daytime. There's like people walking around in costumes, but if you go at nighttime, you never know what you're gonna see. So that's what we did. We got ready, and we were waiting on my best friend Cece. I throw a picture of her right here. You know, she's cute or whatever. So we were waiting for her to come to the house so we can go trick-or-treating in my neighborhood, because I think she was with her mom during the day doing something, and then she wanted to come hang out with me, and because I had Nevaeh, I had to go take her to trick-or-treating. So we went in my neighborhood, and we obviously did regular trick-or-treating, and it was actually towards the end of us trick-or-treating. Like, it was towards the very end. We went around the whole, because we went around like a couple cul-de-sacs.
Okay, so when I say cul-de-sacs, I mean like streets that lead into the cul-de-sacs. So the houses that are along the roads to get to cul-de-sacs, that's where we were walking. We weren't exactly in cul-de-sacs per se.
And then we were trying to get our way out of cul-de-sacs. Mind you, that Halloween was fun too. If you want to hear about the experience of me trick-or-treating that year, I'll tell you if you want to know. But it was fun, but it's not nothing like extraordinary. So we were leaving out. So the way we had to get out is we had to go straight and then take a right and then cross the street. And then we could walk down and then get to our house. So we were walking down the street where we had to go straight before we had to take the left. And me and Cece were just casually talking. Nevaeh looking at her candy. I think she was eating some maybe. And I was holding on to her hand. And I was walking. And me, Cece, well, we all heard this bang, right? Me, Cece, dash. We are gone. And then, you know, when you think about, wait, hold on. I feel like I'm missing something. I was missing my sister. So, because we live in a majority white neighborhood, we grew up differently from my sister. Obviously we grew up around a lot of ethnic people. I will say that we grew up around ethnic people, so we knew what time it was when we heard that sound. But because my younger sister, she has been around white people and never really been around like guns and violence and stuff, she didn't think nothing of it. So she was just walking like it was every day. That was just a random sound. It wasn't nothing. So when I felt us being apart, like I felt that sisterly bond. I was like, the distance is far. I knew something was wrong. So as I'm running, like I said, I'm running and I'm like, yo, I feel like something's missing. I look back and she's still there. I'm like, yo, Vea, run. And she looked at me like she looked at me like I was crazy for telling her to run. Now, mind you, she did have her jacket on, and it was fall time, so there was a lot of leaves on the ground. And because she was wearing the red Dorothy shoes, she couldn't run like as fast as obviously me and Cece could, because we're two grown females. So I run back to her with the quickness, like the way that scene happened, like in my mind right now, the way it happened, it was like we were gone. Mind you, everything is happening super fast. So these things are like, the adrenaline is going, and I'm like, I gotta get going, because if I die, it's over. Like, my life is over. I can't come back. So, and because I am who I am, and I think probably a lot of people would too, but because I was not thinking in that moment, I was like, I have to hurry up and grab her and dash. Like, I couldn't, no. So I turned around with the smoothness. Cece, mind you, Cece is running. She is gone. Like, she is not stopping for anything. And I love that. It was the funniest thing ever once we like talked about it later on. But like, so I went to grab her and I picked her up, like literally picked her up. Her head was like right here, and then her like butt was right on this arm. So think about that. If your head's right here and then your butt is right there, I grabbed her, like picked her up, and I ran. Like, I just charged, because she wasn't running, and I needed her to get out of there faster than she was moving. Like, she was moving too slow for my adrenaline. For my adrenaline. So, my hair. So, hold on. Sorry. So I grabbed her and we ran. But when we ran, we were so out of focus that we missed our right turn. You know how I told you, like, we had to go straight and then we had to turn right. We kept running straight. Now, the way cul-de-sacs are is you have to know what street you're on to figure out how you got to get out. Now, that was the problem. Me and Cece, we ran just so we can get further away. But when we got further away, we was like, wait, we have to go back to that street. But I was so panicked. I was like, well, we were both panicked. We was like, damn, we really gotta go back to that street. Like, we couldn't just figure it out. But because we were so scared, it was like we just was going everywhere. And so the cul-de-sac at night, it looked the same. Literally, houses looked the same on each block. But I did remember that all we did was run straight. So what we had to do was just go back and take a left. If we coming back down the street, we had to take a left. So we was like, okay, fuck it, we ain't hear no sounds. And so we were like, okay, so maybe that was a one-shot thing and it wasn't aimed towards us. But like, we were still scared because we didn't know what was going on, you know. So we went back down the street and we took a left. Yes, we took a left, and then we went back home. We sat in the house and we were just thinking about like the whole night, like how everything happened, because like I said, that night was eventful. So we was thinking about all the things that happened that night, and then us almost getting shot. Like, obviously we don't know. It was dark. We heard the sound and we don't know who it was aimed at. So that's why I say I almost got shot, because I don't know what happened. I know I didn't get shot, but it could have been me. It could have been any of us, you know. So that's what happened, and then that was it. That's pretty much it. I don't know how to end story times, and I don't know how YouTubers end them, like. So yeah, that's how I almost got shot, y'all. There's pretty much nothing else to me getting shot story. Obviously, there's more that happened, like I said, in the day. I mean, well, technically it was night. There's a lot that happened during that time before us getting shot. So if you want to hear about that, just comment and I'll let you guys know. If you want to hear about the first time I almost got shot, now that story is crazy, but because this is Halloween edition, I wanted to do only Halloween related stories. My next story, plug. My next story time is how I pissed my pants, and that's how I'm gonna give you. If you want to know how I got to that point, just let me know in the comments. I'll most likely record it if you don't tell me anyways, but I'll still record it and upload it. But if you do want to see it, hit this thumbs up, subscribe, and follow me on my social medias. I'll put them right here, crazy_Naya. So yeah, that's the end of this story time. If you want to give me any more video ideas other than story times and reactions, I will like that. Yeah. Bye. Ooh. This water's fire. Like, cold refrigerated water is fire.